And then I told him, Paul didn't write that to the Corinthians. He wrote to the Thessalonians. Hi. I'm biblical scholar and theologian and Catholic expert Nicholas Asher. And today we're going to talk about two of my favorite patriarchs, Isaac and Jacob. So with all that being said, let's just get right into it. Let's talk about Isaac's lineage. Isaac is the son of Abraham, and when Isaac was 40, he married Rebekah. Isaac and Rebekah had two sons, Esau and Jacob, while Laban, who is the brother of Rebekah, had two daughters, Leah and Rachel. Jacob fell in love with Rachel, but because Rachel was barren, Laban switched out Rachel for Leah, and Leah ended up having Jacob's children, which made Jacob feel extremely betrayed, and he ended up even hating Leah. So let's talk about Jacob and Esau. They were brothers, and the birthright would be given to the eldest brother, which would be Esau. Esau mainly did the bronze of the family and the manual labor. He once came home one day from hunting, and he was extremely famished. And Jacob offered the pottage that he was making to Esau if Esau sold his birthright. Esau eventually gave in, and Jacob got the birthright. Now, there's also a blessing that came into play. Isaac favored Esau over Jacob, and he already said to give the blessing to Esau over Jacob. But since Rebekah favored Jacob over Esau, with the help of Rebekah, Jacob was able to deceive the almost blind Isaac into giving the blessing to him instead of Esau. This is a classic story of brain versus brawn. Almost immediately after Jacob finessed Esau into getting that blessing, Jacob has a dream in an unnamed place, and this dream was about God going up and down a ladder that connected heaven to earth. And God tells Jacob that his descendants would be like dust in the earth, and they'll inhabit this place and also spread in all directions out. Jacob wakes up from this dream, and he decides, in honor of this instance, he will build a stone pillar and rename the town Bethel from Luz. And he also makes a promise or vow to God, claiming that this stone which I have set up for pillar shall be God's house, and all of that you give me, I will give the tenth to you. So, at a place called Peniel, a man who in the subtext is revealed to be an angel and Jacob wrestle. Now, the angel is clearly losing as he says, "The day is breaking, let me go." And Jacob says, "I'll let you go, but you have to bless me," which is exactly what the angel did, as he renames him Israel, which means struggling with God but prevails, as Jacob wrestled with this angel yet prevailed. In Jacob's dream, God promised Jacob that he would have descendants dispersed in all directions, and this was fulfilled in the tribes of Israel. Now, 10 of the 12 tribes came directly from Jacob, as the tribes were named after Jacob's sons. The other two was from one specific son of Jacob, which was Joseph, as his two sons led two tribes of Israel. Now, the eastern tribes were Judah, Issachar, Zebulun. Southern tribes were Reuben, Simeon, and Gad. Western tribes were Ephraim, Manasseh, and Benjamin. And the northern tribes was Dan, Asher, and Naphtali.